Soundarya Lahari Sloka number 62. Prakruthyaa Rakthaayaasthava Tava Sudathi Danthachchadaruchey. Prakruthyaa Rakthaayaasthava Tava Sudathi Danthachchadaruchey. Pravakshye Saadrushyam Janayathu Phalam Vidrumalathaa. Pravakshye Saadrushyam Janayathu Phalam Vidrumalathaa. Na Bimbam Thathbimbaprathiphalanaraagaadarunitham. Na Bimbam Thathbimbaprathiphalanaraagaadarunitham. Thulaamadhyaarodhum Kathamiva Vilajjetha Kalayaa. Thulaamadhyaarodhum Kathamiva Vilajjetha Kalayaa. This is a meditation on the mouth of Devi. Both her white teeth as well as her red lips, especially the lower lip. So Jagadguru Shankaracharya addresses Devi as Sudathi. Sudathi means the one who has beautiful teeth. Actually, in Lalita Sahasranama, it is said that her teeth are so beautiful as if they are like the Vedic scholars sitting opposite to each other. And such a beautiful teeth their beauty is enhanced by her parted lips, which are very dark red in complexion. Her lips are always parted because she always smiles at her devotees. Then Shankaracharya goes to compare the lower lip to any worldly things. So to his mind, two things come as a comparison. One is the coral creeper. Prakruthyaa Rakthaayaasthava Tava Sudathi Danthachchadaruchey. They are so red. Pravakshye Saadrushyam. When I tried to compare Janayathu Phalam Vidrumalathaa, I can compare them to two things. One is the creeper, which has, if at all, it yields fruits. Second is with bimba fruit. The coral creeper never produced a fruit. So though it has a potential to compare with the redness of Devi, it is non-existent, so there is no comparison. Then the only other thing that can be compared to the redness and the shape of the lower lip of Devi is the bimba fruit. This bimba fruit doesn't have a natural red color. Devi's entire body is red, and Arunam Karuna Tarangitakshim, and because of that redness, Nija Aruna Prabhapura Majjat Brahmanda Mandala, that redness has permeated throughout the cosmos. And this bimba fruit also gets its redness from the redness of Devi. Bimba in Sanskrit also means a copy, reflected one. So the bimba fruit's redness is a reflected one, whereas the natural effulgence and the redness of Devi's lower lip is something natural, divine and extraordinary. So the bimba fruit feels shy as it cannot even match with the 1/16th beauty of Devi's lower lip. So that is so. In this, Acharya teaches us to meditate on the beautiful white teeth in two parallel rows, separated by the beautiful lower lip, which is dark red in color. What is the significance of this mantra? This is a carryover from previous mantras for erotic expression of the eyes, always reflects on the lips. The Gnanendriyas, sensory organs, are all linked and convey information to each other. It is Shakti that gives them the power to do so. From the 42nd mantra onwards, Shankaracharya worships each Gnanendriya in its subtle form through the mandala of Devi. By worshipping these parts of Devi, he shows how to divinize oneself. The Gnanendriyas, which are the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin, through which one sees, hears, smells, tastes, and touches, exists on the gross as well as subtle levels. As the awareness transcends the gross level, it is the subtle Gnanendriyas that transmit knowledge or Gnana to the individual through the medium of the higher mind. In that dimension, however, they are not dependent on external objects for their knowledge. Then their source of knowledge is none other than Shakti herself in the form of Atman. Meditation on the beauty of Devi's teeth and redness of her lips is an effective method to regenerate this Gyanendriya. Thathbimbaprathiphalanaraagaadarunitham refers to the crimson red color of Devi's lips, which here symbolizes Prana Shakti, the life force which is essential for existence. Sooner or later, one must wake up to the idea that the life force is what sustains one, not merely the blood which runs through the arteries and veins, and the bones that give the body a structure, nor the marrow or semen that carry the vital fluids, nor the organs that conduct a myriads of tasks. It is the life force that is all. Tantra has defined the life force as Prana Shakti, which is electromagnetic in nature, but also much more than that. When this life force begins to deplete, one's life slowly ebbs away. No matter how many vitamins or how nourishing food one takes, they will not have any effect. This is true for all living beings such as people, plants, animal, aquatic life, and also mountains, seas, sky, and earth. Earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, famines, and droughts all occur on account of depletion of life force in the earth and environment. Although the earthquake occurs today, the process which led up to it started much before. In the same way, one may have a stomach disorder today, but the signs that begin to develop earlier. Often one feels a lack of energy, dull, slow, and tired, and not one's usual self, but one does not really know why. If one is alert to the signs and signals, one can know of impending illness and follow the method of prevention by altering diet, fasting, or practicing yoga. There are several options for averting illness, but one does not heed what the body is trying to tell one. This life force is Shakti. They are not different, but little attention has been given to this phenomena. People talk a lot about the body and also about the Atman or spirit. However, Prana Shakti is the very important link between the two, which is actually the key to both the gross as well as the transcendental dimensions. One may not be able at all interested in transcendental matters, but one cannot deny the need for good health, a strong mind, balanced emotions, strong willpower, clarity of thought, focus and concentration, a harmonious personality, positive attitude, contentment, relaxation, and last but not least is creativity. One's success in career and relationship depend on all these things. The life force is responsible for each of these conditions, and this is the importance of Soundarya Lahari. Shankaracharya brings home this vital truth in relation to one's functioning on this earth. Today there is a lot of conjecture about whether Soundarya Lahari is a textbook of Advaita or Tantra or Samaya sect or Kaula sect. However, one needs to rise above these differences and just focus on the universality of his thought, which applies to each and every human being, no matter what his beliefs are. Then one can say that Shankara has succeeded in proving his point. After all, there is an existence beyond dogma and belief which are imposed on us by society. A Muslim suffering from an illness will go to a Hindu doctor if he knows that he is the only person who can cure him, because life is above all these limitations. It has got to be that way, or else human race will become extinct. All other creatures will survive, but humans will not, because they have created this limitation for themselves in their ignorance and avidya. Pranashakti, the life force which is the domain of the Supreme Shakti that Shankaracharya is evoking in this Soundarya Lahari in general, in particular in this shloka, is a universal phenomenon. Shakti is essential for everyone, no matter to which country, race, nationality, religion, gender, or status of life one belongs to. If one can accept this, then Shankara will have made his point.